Today, we're diving into a really powerful and, honestly, a timeless story. It's one of those tales that gets at a fundamental cycle of the universe itself. We're talking about the relationship between destruction and creation, all told through the incredible cosmic dance of Lord Shiva.
So this line right here, this is pretty much the heart of our entire story. Destruction paves the way for creation, and grace follows the storm. It's this really profound idea, that an ending is almost always just a new beginning in disguise. Definitely keep that thought with you as we see how this whole cosmic cycle plays out.
Okay, so our story begins. A universe in balance, starting with the Himalayan meditation. You might expect a story like this to start with chaos, right? But it actually begins with its perfect opposite, a universe in total, complete harmony. So let's go there, to the serene, majestic heart of the Himalayas. And there, in the heart of the Himalayas, we find Lord Shiva deep in meditation. And he's not just sitting there, separate from everything. No, he's literally absorbing the universe's rhythm. He is the rhythm. He's maintaining this incredibly delicate cosmic balance. For a moment, everything is just perfect peace. But, as we all know, that kind of balance can be pretty fragile, can it? And just like that, everything changes. The demonic disruption, when darkness fell. That tranquility we just talked about, it's shattered. A disruptive force just explodes onto the scene, and it's threatening to unravel the very fabric of the cosmos. Yeah, darkness is starting to fall.
So what's the source of all this chaos? Well, it's demonic forces. You see them here, dancing wildly, and their dance is just pure disruption. It's the complete opposite of Shiva's calm, meditative stillness. Their energy is totally out of sync, just working against that universal rhythm, and it's throwing everything into disarray. This is the kind of disruption that's going to need a seriously powerful response.
Which brings us to Shiva's fierce Tandava, the dance of destruction. And let me tell you, Shiva's response is not a gentle correction. Not at all. It is an overwhelming, absolutely cosmic force. He rises, ready to perform his fierce Tandava, the legendary, and I mean legendary, dance of destruction.
So this brings us to the central question, right? How is balance restored? When a whole system is thrown into chaos like this, how do you actually fix it? Well, the answer here isn't a gentle nudge back into place. No, it's total, complete annihilation. So what exactly is this Tandava? Well, it's defined as a fierce cosmic dance of destruction, and it's kicked off with a thunderous roar. It all starts when Shiva opens his eyes and lets out this roar that just echoes through all of existence. And you gotta understand, this isn't just a dance. It's a full-on cosmic event. It's a force of nature with one purpose, to wipe the slate completely clean.
And as Shiva begins this dance, the effect is immediate, and it is massive. The very foundation of the cosmos starts to tremble.
The physical world itself reacts. These huge mountains, symbols of permanence, they just start to shake.
And the demons who started this whole mess, their wild dance just stops in its tracks. Their chaotic energy, it's just no match for this ultimate force. Their little party is over.
But this is where things get really fascinating. The gentle dance of creation, from fury to compassion. See, the Tandava has served its purpose. The chaos is gone. But the story doesn't just end in this void of destruction. No, instead, the energy does a complete 180. It totally transforms, shifting from that raw fury into this profound compassion.
So Shiva's dance actually shifts from the Tandava to something called the Landava, and the transformation is just absolute. Let's look at this comparison. Where the Tandava's energy was all about fury, the Landava is all compassion. Its action goes from destruction to creation. The metaphor of the powerful storm gives way to grace. And this is the really crucial point. The same divine source is powering both the destruction and the renewal that comes right after it.
And what are the results of this incredible, gentle dance? Well, they're immediate. First, right from the ashes of all that destruction, new life just sprouts up. Then, the divine order is restored, and all the gods are praising him for it. And finally, the entire universe, now cleansed by that fire, finds a new, even deeper sense of harmony.
Okay, so let's pull all these threads together now. Destruction paves the way, the cosmic cycle. Because what we've just seen isn't just a story about a single event. Not at all. It's really an illustration of a perpetual, never-ending cosmic cycle.
You can see the whole process right here. It's a perfect cycle.
First, you start with balance, that meditative rhythm. But then it gets shattered by disruption, the demonic chaos. That chaos makes destruction, the Tandava, absolutely necessary to clear the slate. But right from those ashes, you get creation, the Landava, which leads to a brand new harmony. You see, this shows that destruction isn't the end of the story. It's actually a vital, totally necessary step on the path to renewal.
And just like that, we come full circle, right back to the core wisdom of this whole story. As Shiva finishes his dance, he smiles, and that smile is a reminder to all of existence of this one fundamental truth. Destruction is not something you should fear. Why? Because it is the very thing that paves the way for creation.
And this is where this huge, cosmic story comes right back down to our own lives, leaving us with a big question to think about. We all face disruptions, right? Our own personal demons and storms. So what if those moments of total upheaval? What if they aren't just endings? What if they are the very force clearing the ground for something brand new to grow? The storm that actually makes way for grace to emerge? It's a pretty powerful idea to carry with you.